Hi, this is Real Men Unscripted with D&D, Derek and Domingo. We hope you enjoy this podcast.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Real Men Unscripted. I'm Domingo.
And I'm Derek.
Hope you guys had a great 4th of July. We did. We ate barbecue ribs,
Nice.
I think. No, we did not. So, I know what you want to talk about this episode.
Do I?
Yeah.
What am I wearing here?
You're wearing
My Trump
your
round 2, 2024. So,
your MAGA shirt?
well, first, before we go on that, I want to apologize because we.
The last two.
Yeah, we had Adrian Martin, my friend from Oklahoma. We did 2 episodes with him, but our mics just weren't. So we bought new mics again, but they weren't really working.
Plus, we messed some up with Alan, right?
Yeah, and then we messed up the second one with Alan Underwood. So apologize to you guys for that. But my man Jerry says
we should have no more problems.
He guaranteed. I think he guaranteed.
Yeah, he guaranteed it.
I guarantee.
That,
we have the text message.
Yeah, I'm saving that bad boy. So he said, order these things right here, and we'll have no more problems. So
hopefully,
I mean, when you're working on a tight budget, it's hard to get all the equipment since we ain't making any money.
2 retirement checks and a full-time check.
Yeah. So anyhow,
that's the reason we didn't have an episode, sister. Now
Yeah,
we should be back up and running.
Yes. So, but I do thank Adrian and Alan for
being here,
for coming on, and we might have to fly Adrian back from Oklahoma.
Did he like his stay?
Yeah. He loved it.
So he's probably going to want to come back.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
With gambling money this
Maybe
time.
no, he didn't really gamble. I don't think pastors
He gambled
really gambler.
getting on a plane. He gambled driving with you. He gambled eating
Fishing.
Tammy's food.
Oh, snap.
Sorry, Tammy.
Gambled with me driving the fishing boat.
That too. They tried to get me on that thing too.
I tried getting Jerry too.
He's a fisherman.
I know, but he was busy. So anyhow, I got my Trump shirt, and I don't know whatever your people tried to.
It definitely wasn't my people.
Democrats?
I'm not a Democrat. It was your people. It actually sounds like
I don't know.
He sounds like one of those names from like the early days. I don't want to say his name to give him any kind of credit, but he's a piece of crap. But yeah.
But hey, okay, everyone knows I don't really like Biden, but I would never want him shot. I mean, I want him out, not taken out, just out of the White House, right? I'm not saying give him a bullseye, like
he said.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying I don't think anybody, any political person, even Pelosi's husband when he was attacked, I don't think that's right. You don't have to agree with them, but violent stuff. And for all the people on my Facebook that may not watch this, who are all about, the guns, it's all these guns. Will you guys just stop? The guns are always going to be there.
Yep.
The bad guys always know how to get them. So if you just take the guns away from the people that can stop that sometimes, I don't know why they always go to the gun. No one needs an AR and all this.
Well, it wasn't even his AR.
Yeah.
From what I read, it was his father's AR, he's had for like over 10 years.
Right.
And all he purchased was ammunition, which you can legally do in this country. And my argument to all that is simple. This country was built on each one of us having a gun.
Right.
Right? If we didn't have that right.
The right to bear arms.
Exactly. We would be right now under British rule still. And no, I don't want that. I don't want to talk like them. I don't want nothing to do with that accent.
Hello, Governor! What's all this then? Top of the morning to you. Let's go sporty! Double, toil and trouble! Mind the gap! Beware Jack the Ripper! Bloody hell! Pip pip! Cheerio!
Even though my wife loves it. But the right to bear arms is one of our core foundations of this country. I just don't understand why people always go to the gun. The gun doesn't shoot by itself.
Right.
If you raise your kids the right way, Maybe they don't get this stupid idea to go and assassinate a president.
But he was bullied in school. I'm not picking on people that are bullied.
I didn't hear that part.
Well, these kids that they interviewed that went to school with them said he was bullied. But hell, I was bullied growing up. Oh, I had my needle nose. And this and that. I mean, I think everybody has been, even Jerry probably, everybody. And I don't know one person that wasn't at least bullied one time. Or
if you're a freshman, it's guaranteed you got bullied.
Yeah.
Right? Freshman in high school, you get bullied. Freshman in college, sometimes you get bullied. I mean,
gay people get bullied.
Yeah,
all the
gay
time.
people get bullied. Mexicans get bullied. Black people get bullied. White people get bullied.
Yeah.
It's just all over. It's just the way how you handle it. And like I said, depending on how you're raised,
right.
then you would know how to react and handle these situations.
But again, people can raise what they think's right? And then he turns 18, he's 20, and then not listen. I mean, like his parents could be Christians, raised him the right way, and then at 18 he's like out.
But there's always an influence there. I don't know if you've noticed. No parent is perfect. I agree with that. But there's always some influence in somebody's life that causes them to take that other path because they rebel. Like just from my family, just my 3 kids, they're all adults now. You know.
But if one of them went and shot somebody, you could say, "Hey, I raised them right." I don't know why.
Kill them before the cops get them.
I'm just saying, like you would be like, "Wait, I didn't raise them this way."
That's what I'm saying. I was not a Christian early in my life.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Still.
So, but just if there's love in the house, and if there's the number one thing is attention, you have to be in your kid's life, whether you're a Christian, not Christian, whatever. You have to be in your kid's life. You have to know what your kids are doing, who they're hanging out with, what they're doing after school, right? And that's why I kept my kids busy with school, sports, activities. You know, now I'm not saying that's the only way to get it, but there's something where this kid went wrong. You know, and it's all of them, not just him, because all of them that we've known that have tried to assassinate people, there's always something in their background that, like you said, they were bullied, or you know, they don't agree with somebody's thing and they think violence is the only solution. And here we don't condone any violence whatsoever, even though I know we're 2 cops, but no, we don't condone violence at all.
Unless you're putting the violence on? Or?
In self-defense, different story.
All those ones we can't talk about because we're not sure if they're over the statute of limitations. No. So now, and I don't like to Monday night quarterback cops stuff.
The Secret Service messed up.
So you said that, not me.
Yes,
but,
I did.
I don't know. I mean, did you hear the lady today? I mean, I saw it today, but the head lady,
the head of the Secret
was saying how she wasn't going to change anything for the RNC, and that the reason they had no one on that roof because it was a sloped roof. But yet, if you look at their snipers, they were on a slope roof.
Even steeper slopes.
Like, I sometimes I wonder if they even think about, like, if you know you're going to a media, I never was a PIO or anything. That's someone that
public
speaks.
Information officer.
So, but still, normally you're going to want to, maybe take some notes or know what you want to
present.
Yeah, so you don't. Especially when it's going to the millions of people, and you sound like an idiot.
Yeah, you sound like defensive.
Yeah, I mean,
well, here's the thing, though.
Why didn't they take him out?
Well, that's where I say that's why I said Secret Service.
Are they waiting for him to shoot first? In this situation, I don't think you have to wait for them.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like you know that
from all the videos I saw, those snipers had eyes on him before he fired.
Yeah.
Because the minute he takes his eye off the scope, which as a sniper you don't do, the minute he takes his eye off his scope to look, and then the first bang, and then you see him kind of flinch and bring the rifle back, then he gets back on target, and then he lets off 3-4 rounds. That was their problem.
You saw a video of the shooter doing that?
No, the sniper. The one okay. to the right of Trump, to the left of us as we're watching Trump. He kind of flinched, and then he gets back on target, and then he lets off the rounds. But to me, there should have been someone on that roof. Like, I saw an aerial view of it, and those were the only 2 high points. the area where the snipers were at and that little area over there, and they had nothing over there.
And if I heard her right, she said they didn't have officers on top because it was sloped. But yet, apparently, she had them inside that building. So how are you inside that building and don't know that?
Wow, that I didn't hear.
I thought that's what she said. We had people in the building.
Wow, I mean the video's plain and clear. Like they see this guy.
I mean, there was people that saw him.
Yeah, he was low crawling,
yelling
through the
at
grass.
the police before.
But there's people that saw him low crawling to the building, with the rifle. Then there's people that saw him climbing the building, and then there's people. This is all the videos everybody's been watching. Is when he's on the building, and then he gets up on all fours, then he gets back down, and then supposedly an officer
climbed up,
kind of like grabbed the edge and went up to look, and that's when this guy pointed the rifle. He let go of the building and fell backwards. I don't know how far the drop was or whatever, but I mean, to me, it's just that building should have been secured.
As soon as that officer did that, like they would take him out. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Again, I don't like
Monday morning quarterback
because I wasn't there.
But here's what people don't understand, and I told my wife this, and I told some other people this also. Number one, he is not the president of the United States. Right? The current sitting president of the United States gets a lot more protection. They get a lot more security. The perimeter is expanded, right? And there's 2 convoys, one as a decoy, one's not. You know, he's the former president, so he only gets a small amount of Secret Service, not the full amount. Now, because of the conventions, the Republican National Convention, Democratic, the people that are in the top, I think 20%, whoever has 20% or vote or more, they get assigned Secret Service agents once it gets close. I think it's 30 days or 90 days, something like that. Well, so it's like, that's why he had that many Secret Service to begin with, because he's actually has a chance of winning the presidency.
Well, but he's also the ex.
That's what I'm saying. But being the former president, you only get a certain amount.
Right.
You don't get the full blown where they come in a week before and they go through every single little rock and every single building, every single car. I mean, when the president comes here, this thing takes about a month before he even shows up. They're here a month before and just going through everything.
He's here today.
He is here today?
Biden?
Should have told me. I would have left.
Yeah, he's here today.
Does he know where he's at, though?
Probably not. I think he thinks he's in
Wisconsin.
State. Yeah, but I did hear. I know I can never pronounce his name right. I don't like him.
Kennedy,
Mariokis or whatever.
I don't know.
The guy that's in charge of the border. Alejandro Mayorkas or whatever. Yeah. So I heard him speaking today, and he said that President Biden has given him the approval to get Secret Service assigned to Robert Kennedy Jr. due to the attempted assassination on Trump. So he'll be having it as well.
I think that goes through the Homeland Security, though.
That's the guy.
Homeland Security Bureau? Is that the Alejandro dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy that says that the border's closed, but it's not.
Okay.
The bald-headed guy.
Well, I think
who's an idiot every time. He lies every time he opens his mouth.
He should. Doesn't surprise me. Trump lies. Biden lies. DeSantis lies. Newsom lies. I mean, everybody lies except for me and you.
I don't know about that, but so yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm not sure.
Crazy times.
I'm not sure that I'm super excited about the Vance, pick, the JD Vance, because
be honest with you, this is the first time I even heard of him.
Well, I haven't, because in 2016 he had a lot to say about Trump.
Really?
He hated Trump,
and now he's his vice president.
Yeah. So I guess it ain't any worse than Harris hating on Biden, and then him, and then she taking the vice presidency.
Yeah.
I guess that's just what they do. But he admitted, I watched his interview, and he said, yeah, I didn't like him back then.
I didn't care for Trump.
But I thought he did a great job as president, and he's definitely did a better job than Biden's, what he's saying. And so he's, but he said, yeah, I was just like the media and everybody else. I didn't like him. I thought he'd do a horrible job. And so, yeah, I said all those things, but once he got in there and I got to know him, and he did a good job. So yeah, I'm rooting for him. So
Because he wants to run for president in 4 years.
maybe. I mean, he's an ex-Marine.
Oh.
So ex-Marine and.
Well, I don't like the Marine part, but I like the veteran part.
Yeah. So who knows? It's
And
just.
the Marines are gonna get mad at you. You don't say ex-Marine.
No, I know. You're right. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
You say former Marine.
Yeah. No, I'm saying ex-Marine. Screw that. Like, we're all ex-Army, ex-Marines, all that. I don't buy into that Marine stuff.
Oh, watch the comments.
Okay. I don't think I've ever read a comment on any of our stuff, to be honest. Have you, Jerry?
A few.
A few? Oh, man. You got to tell me. I never saw. Were they good, bad?
Mostly good.
And mostly good? Okay.
Mostly for me.
Yeah. Now I feel like I got to go back and read them because I never saw any.
You go back and read them, and I'll go watch the first episodes.
Yeah.
I saw all of Jerry's. I just haven't seen all of mine.
Oh. Yeah, well.
Because I wanted Jerry to sing more, but he only sang once.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah. I think he could have done a better job with the national anthem, too. At the
So-
home run derby.
So I sent that today to Adrian. I said, hey, I think I found you another person for your
Choir.
I said, I actually think Tammy might be able to sing better. I didn't know that she was a 4-time
Grammy nominated. Not
Grammy
winner.
nominee. And
Country.
she admitted today
That she was drunk.
that she was drunk and she's going into rehab.
Rehab.
I didn't even know who she was. I thought
either.
it was some girl they picked. And I'm like, gosh, did they like actually have her sing? Like, I would think you sing first. They see it, hear it, and be like, yeah, you're in.
Yeah. Don't they have, what is it called, Jerry?
Tryout?
Yeah, like a
Or
tryout or whatever.
Audition.
Yeah,
audition. There you go. Tryout would be sports. Audition would be music. But
They don't have auditions for that?
I mean, she must have done an audition when she was sober.
Either that or they went by her past accolades, like, oh, 4-time nominee, we're going to
Maybe.
get her. But yeah, they messed up with Fergie too. And I love Fergie. I love Fergie.
Was she drunk too when she?
I have no idea. She was probably high. Just kidding, Fergie. But I don't know. I didn't like her rendition at the NBA. Was it NBA All-Star or was it the finals? All-Star, right?
One of them.
Yeah.
Roseanne Barr did pretty good.
I haven't heard that one.
Roseanne, you ever heard?
I know who she is. I didn't know.
She's
She
one of
didn't
you.
actually do one.
She's one of you guys.
She is.
She's
yeah.
a Trumpy.
Yeah, she is. She's got her own show back again. I don't know. Not like the comedy show.
Isn't she
but-
like Trump? Wasn't she a convicted ex-felon?
I don't know if she's an ex-felon.
She wasn't arrested for
I
something?
mean, all that's going to be turned over. I keep telling you.
What do you
that.
mean turned over?
They're
He's been convicted already. It's done.
right, but the appeal that was filed.
The conviction is still there.
No, because when the appeal goes through, they'll toss out the conviction because the judge.
But he was still
Said the-
convicted.
But not when it's thrown out. Then you're
It's
not convicted.
still a conviction.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. And then
You want to bet? It's
yeah,
not a
because
conviction.
When
because
we look
they-
in our computers, right? Our computer says
No.
conviction, and then on the bottom it says, what is it?
no, because
Not
it will,
exonerated, but whatever, pardoned or whatever. So you were still convicted, but then you were pardoned for it. Or
It's
if
not-
you pass the appeal, it still goes in on your record as a conviction.
No,
Yes.
he'll be cleared.
No.
I mean, he
you
just got cleared on the
Yes,
Jack Smith
because
case,
he got
too.
shit. He got shot.
shit or shot.
He got
we don't
shot.
we don't shit on this show.
No, we
man.
don't. He got shot, and then they're like, "All right, we're going to throw away the classified documents case."
No, they
Like just quick like that.
they didn't go.
It says in some criminal cases, the appeals court will even reverse the final judgment and vacate the conviction for good.
Exactly, but it's still
Thank
a
you.
conviction. It's been vacated. You can't vacate a conviction if it wasn't a conviction in the first place. It's still a conviction.
Hold on. What they do, because I have this in my courtroom all the time.
Yeah.
They will seal it,
Yes.
and it will never be on his record.
Okay, but you look on social media, you look on the internet, Trump convicted. Now on appeal, did it get vacated? Yes, but
No,
guess
it
what?
hasn't yet.
But
I'm
I'm
just
saying,
saying.
is it gonna get? Yeah, especially not after he got shot. It's gonna.
Well, I
get
don't want it to
vacated.
get. I don't want it to get reversed because he was shot. I want it to get
Everything's gonna happen your way.
I want the appeal to go.
Everything's gonna happen your way because he got shot.
Okay, I want it to go.
It's called the sympathy card.
No, I want it to be overturned because that judge was wrong in what he told the jury on what they could do and what they can't do. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't want him to win over
You just said it right there, right? The judge made a simple mistake, whatever, as far as the instructions to the jury, right?
So it's a
they could retry. So the evidence is still there to support his conviction. But because the judge made one little mistake, let's throw it out.
That's what happened.
Exactly. So he's still convicted. There's enough to convict him. But because sort of like, I don't know, there was this one other case where Alec Baldwin, one little simple mistake and now his whole case got thrown out.
Yeah.
But everything's there to support a conviction. So it means he still did the crime, but because a prosecutor messed up, prosecutors' people messed up, whatever the case is, they're going to get thrown out because of one little mistake, even though there's enough there to convict them.
That happens.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. He still did it. Whether he was convicted in a court of law or not, he still did it. Trump did. Alec Baldwin he still killed
That's
that
like
lady.
saying OJ did it. He did kill her. But I'm just saying, like, he got off, so...
Yeah.
People
get off. If the glove doesn't fit,
no, but
you can't convict.
People win cases and people lose cases.
And
you must acquit.
Yeah, you must acquit. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. But this is what I'm talking about. They still committed it, but they're roaming free, even though they committed this because of one little dumb mistake. And that I don't agree with. If you did it, it should be like the old days, like in the 1800s in France and Britain, where if there was enough evidence, you got hung. Over, done. And you bet you the crime rate will go down.
Well, it'll definitely be interesting to see what happens and if Biden's going to be, because next month will be the DNC, the Democratic National Convention.
And I was just kidding about the hung part.
Yeah, and I don't know if he'll step down or not. Who knows?
Biden?
Yeah, he says he's not.
He should, because he's losing it. The other day I saw a thing where he called Kamala Harris Vice President Trump.
Well, that was right after he called Zelensky President Putin.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
He introduced Zelensky as President Putin.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm serious.
Wow, I didn't see that one.
It was all like in the same day. And,
wow.
Yeah.
But he's adamant that he's going to stay in this race.
Yeah.
And so is Kennedy.
Good for me, hopefully.
So is Kennedy, even though there's recordings of Trump trying to lure him over. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, there's recordings of Trump trying to tell him, like, come on, join me. We're going to win.
Well, I mean, he's got to know. His own family's not voting for him, so he's not going to win.
Who, Kennedy's?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because they came out and supported Biden.
What they say and what they do is two different things.
Well, true.
You would vote for Biden after all this has happened? As a Kennedy?
I mean, they came out. I mean, they haven't come out again since then.
That's what I'm saying. But look at what Biden's done, and you're going to tell me they're going to vote for Trump instead of Kennedy?
No, I think
nobody's voting for Biden, because even somebody just pulled their money out. One of the big unions just pulled all their money out, and said they're not going to support anybody. They took it away from Biden's campaign or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. I mean, I watched that one video of the shooter, and then at the end he says he has the same name as the shooter, and then he goes, "And you got the wrong person." But in the tag thing on Instagram, it said this was the shooter. But then I sent it to my son, and he's like, "Dad, that guy just has the same name." I go, "Really? He has the same name?" And DJ's like, "I have your same name." I'm like, "Yeah, but we're related." Like, these are two different people, and they have the exact first, middle, and last name. I don't know, but it's just crazy what this, what this kid got away with. And
well, he didn't get away with it because he died.
Well, I mean, no, but he should have been shot before there was any shots, because we lost a firefighter because of it, and a couple other people injured. And
they're still critical too, right?
I think
the other
so.
two people.
So someone messed up, and someone needs to be held accountable. But unfortunately, she was promoted by Biden, so probably nothing will happen to her.
Who, the Secret Service lady?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear these two separate investigations. Then we'll see exactly who messed up.
I mean, if you listen, do you ever listen to Dan Bongino?
No. Is he a Trumpy?
Yeah, but
Definitely not.
he was ex Secret Service for
gotcha.
Obama, and he's like
He's ripping them to shreds.
Yeah, he's ripping them up and down. So, but yeah, he kind of does his own. He's got his own podcast that's
Pro-Trump.
doing way better than ours. So,
well, he's an ex-Secret Service for Obama. Of course, he's going to have 100,000 followers.
yeah, I think he's got more than that, but yeah, it's just crazy what's going on, and yeah, Trump and Harris were here today, so of course that stopped some traffic. Thankfully, I made it home.
Where was he at though? Downtown?
I don't know. I don't care.
Like, did he come here to talk or something?
Yeah, something.
Or just to gamble
Yeah.
at the Mirage so he can get part of the 1.6
I should have made it there, but I still have time because they're giving out
I think it's already done.
17.
Oh, 17 is the last day to
Yeah.
go get your money?
So if you don't know, you could go to the Mirage from now to the 17th. They're giving out at least like
1.6 million.
Yeah, but I think like 20, minimum
increments
20,000
of 20
a day total or something. Or
I think the last day is 100,000 or something.
Oh wow, I might.
I heard there's a 12-hour wait to get on a slot machine.
Yeah, I did too. So
Really?
it ain't worth it for me.
So it's only slot machines?
I'll
It's
get my
not
money
card
from
table or
Jerry
whatever?
or from Domingo.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near the strip.
So man, we're already done with this episode. It's like story
Already?
time. I don't even. I
haven't even got
I've been
started.
I've been so like focused on this shooting that do you have a story?
All that matters is he's alive.
Yeah.
All that matters, he's alive. I mean, I don't like to see the other guy dead, but you got to do what you got to do when you're threatening the former president.
Right.
It's just a sad situation in this country, and it shows where we're headed, I guess. The respect of life is not there anymore.
Right.
But yeah, it's story time.
So
you don't have a story?
Go for
I've
it.
been focused with all kinds of other stuff. I don't have a story.
You don't have a story?
No, let me see. I could make up a story.
I mean, there's. I mean, that we always are not makeup, but yeah, we.
All right, here's a good one. It's not funny or anything, but
It's not a funny.
no, it's not a funny one.
Okay.
It's not funny or anything.
It's serious.
Yeah. Well, it's feel good story.
Okay.
So I was at Southeast with my partner. We were partners for a long time. He's from Puerto Rico. Love the kid. Actually, we did remember his nephew was the one that got bit by the dog.
Oh, okay.
And we did that. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're at Eastern and Sahara area, right? And there's like a little plaza there. There's a Roberto's. And I don't remember if we went there on a call or if we were eating. But we were in that area. And then we kind of came out towards the back parking lot, not right in front. So we're coming out, we're talking, joking, whatever. And then all of a sudden, on the street just south of us, this car just comes screeching to a halt in front of us, right? And both of us are like, whoa, like what's going on? But we can see in their faces, through the windshield, that they're kind of like panicking. So it's not anything like, oh, we're in danger, because it doesn't look like they want to, hurt us. But that's what comes through your mind as a cop. So anyway, so we see all these people in this car, and we see the look of panic, right? So then they open their doors, and I kid you not, this car was smaller than a Honda Civic, right? It was a small little car. And then we see one person, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. There's like 6, 7 people that get out of this car. And in between all those people, this lady, she has something in her arms, but it's tiny, really tiny, right? So then as, because your mind's like trying to focus, like what's going on here? You're trying to lower your danger and up your, recognize whatever it is that is happening here. So we see this little thing, and then the lady shoves a baby in my arms. And the baby, I kid you not, the baby was about this small.
Wow.
And the baby was blue. right? So the baby's this blue, he's this small. She gives it to me, and then I literally just turn around and give it to Manny, like, here you go. Like, because I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what to do.
You'd been probably through CPR?
Not for babies. But I remember Manny, when he had his daughter, took CPR classes for that same reason. So I just turned, I gave the baby to him, and without even thinking, he flipped the baby on his palm. And I mean, the baby was about right here.
Right.
And then he just starts like pushing on the back with 2 fingers. Boom, boom, boom. So he's pumping the baby's back, and then all of a sudden you see it spit out all kinds of like liquids. And but it to me, it looked foamy, like rabies. You know how the rabies looked?
Yeah.
It looked like that. So I assumed it was probably milk. Baby had choked on milk or whatever. But anyway, so he's like pumping. Baby throws up. And then right away, the baby changed colors. You know, it started losing, started crying, started losing the blueness of it. And then just at that point, the engine from the Clark County Fire Department showed up. These guys got out, you know, they took the baby, did what they did with the baby. But the captain came over and he told Manny, like, dude, like, you saved this kid's life. Like, this
Did he
kid,
get an award for it?
That's not the end of the story yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's like I'm like excited that he should get an award right away.
Yeah, so then,
Not you, but him.
Yeah, so we did all that. He got that. We got the captain's name, right? And then on our department, anybody could put anybody in for an award, right? So, and the award that I put him in for was the life-saving award. And I put him in for it, and I got denied. Even though we got
Because you're his partner.
Probably, and we got a letter from the captain. We got a letter from the fire department saying, like, that was a life-saving action. Like, we can't say the baby was going to die for sure because we don't know because he's alive.
Yeah, but it's blue.
Yeah, but the baby's blue. You obviously did the right thing the way you knew how to do, because I would have never known to do that.
Right.
You know, but then it wasn't until years later that I got another friend of mine who actually served with me in 10th Mountain Division, the Army. But we didn't know each other at the time. But he served in 10th Mountain, so I told him about it. So then he ended up putting him in for the award. And it got accepted. But it was years later.
Wow.
I'm talking about like 5, 6, 7.
The guy probably forgot about it. What am I getting this award for? What is this?
But,
I saved the baby?
It was one of those things where I've never seen a baby that small, like fit in the palm of your hands. And then literally when she gave it to me, I was like, ooh, get this thing off of me. Because I'm already scared of little babies as it is.
You're scared of a guy laying in a bed that goes, raw, and you like run out.
If you would have seen it, you would have did the same thing. No, actually, no. You probably would have batoned them or tased them. Look, that guy lived. Everything was fine. The baby lived. Everything was fine. See? It's better.
And how many people got out of the car?
It's better to run and fight another day.
How many seatbelts were in the car?
I have no idea. I didn't even ask. We didn't even care. But there was at least 7, 8 people that got out of that car, not including the little baby.
Wow.
And I'm just like, wow. It was like those little clown cars, you know, but people actually stereotyped that with Mexicans, right? And I knew that's where you were getting to.
I'm just, were they or no?
Yeah, they were Latin American.
Okay. I'm not stereotyping. I'm just.
But people always say, not assume, but they always put those two together. You know, little car, a lot of Mexicans in it.
And are they wrong?
In my career, I've seen quite a few instances of that. No, they're not wrong as far as that goes.
That's what I try telling my kid.
But Latin Americans like to hang out with each other. That's why all the cars of the white people was only one person. Right?
Well, I got a story then on
for the next follow.
In the next episode that may be similar to yours.
Well, I got a few of those life-saving ones.
No, this ain't a life-saving.
And mine is...
This might just be a lot of people in a car.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Trump's border initiative over here.
All right. Well, this is end of the episode, and hopefully our mics and everything sounds good. And
throw us a comment. Let us know how we sound.
Yeah. And until next time, peace out.
Peace. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and watch.
Share.
And share. Have a good week.
We messed that one up at the end.
Yeah, we did. Subscribe, watch, share.
No, like,
subscribe, share.
share.
Got it.
And then you can say watch.
Well, You got to watch it.